Question number 9. To find the distance across a small lake, a surveyor has taken the measurements shown. Find the distance across the lake using this information. So in case you didn't see the lake, this is basically the lake right here. And we need to find the distance from point B to point A. I noticed that I have a side angle side, which means I am going to use the law of cosine. I'm going to name this side C, so C squared is equal to 1.97 squared plus 2.63 squared minus 2 times 1.97 times 2.63 times cosine the angle trapped in between them, which is 36.8 degrees. So C squared is going to be equal to 2.5005 rounded to 4 decimals. And then I'm going to take the square root. So C is equal to the square root of my answer is 1.5813. And this is rounded to 4 decimals and it is measured in miles. Question number 10. Question number 10 can be answered in many ways, but I'm going to use the law of sine and the law of cosine to find the answer for question number 10. A steep mountain is inclined 74 degrees to the horizon and rises to a height of 3,400 feet above the surrounding plain. So if I wanted to sketch that, here is the height of the mountain, and here is the side of the mountain, and here is the horizontal plane. So this angle right here is 74 degrees, and then the height is 3,400 feet. A cable car is to be installed running to the top of the mountain from a point 970 feet out of the plane from the base of the mountain. Distance from here to here, let's say this is 970 feet. And we would like to find the cable car length, which is, I'm going to color a different color. So here is the cable. And I want to use the law of sine and law of cosine here. I need to find the length of the red line given the information I have. So I'm going to try to use the law of sine and the law of cosine in order to figure this out. So the first thing I can find is the length of the side of the mountain. And then I can find the angle right here, which is going to be beneficial. So 180 degrees minus 74 degrees is 106 degrees. And then I need the side of the mountain in order to use the law of cosine in order to find the red line. So I'm going to name the side of the mountain X. So I'm going to say here X over sine 90 degrees is equal to 3,400 over sine 74 degrees. We're going to multiply by sine 90 degrees. And we know that sine 90 degrees is equal to 1. So really doesn't matter here. So we're going to say X is equal to 3,400 times 1 divided by sine 74 degrees, which is going to give me X is approximately 3537.02 feet. Now we're going to use the law of cosine because we have side angle side, namely side angle side that I just highlighted green in order to find the length of the cable. I'm going to name that C. So I'm going to say C squared is equal to 970 squared plus the other side, which is X, So 3537.02 squared minus 2 times 970 times 3537.02. Cosine the angle between them 106 degrees. So c square is equal to, c square is going to be 15,342,784.07, and then c is approximately the square root of the answer, which is going to give me 3,916.99 feet, rounded to 2 decimals. And this is going to be my answer. Question number 11. For question number 11, we have 2 triangles and we need to find the entire area of this shape. So by finding the area for each triangle, we will be able to find the entire area by adding both of these. So let me annotate here. Side A is 3.2, side B is 6.5, and side C is 7.9, side D is 9.3, and side E is 8.2. So let me work on the first triangle, this little triangle right here. I'm going to find the semi-perimeter first. So I'm going to say S1 is equal to 3.2 plus 8.2 plus 6.5 divided by 2, and that is going to give me 8.95. Now, the area of the first triangle is going to be the square root of 8.95 times 8.95 minus the first length, 3.2, times 8.95, which is S, minus the second length, 8.2, and then 8.95 minus the last length, which is 6.5. So the first area is equal to approximately 9.72 square yards. And then A2, we need to find S2. So S2 is equal to 8.2 plus 9.3 plus 7.9 divided by 2. We get the second semi-perimeter to be equal to 12.7. Now we have the second area is equal to the square root of 12.7 times 12.7 minus the first length, 12.7 minus the second length, times 12.7 minus 7.9, which is the last length. So the second area is equal to, so the answer here, 30.54. I'm rounding to 2 decimals each, yards squared. So now A1 plus A2 is equal to 9.72 plus 30.54. It's going to give me the entire area of this shape is equal to 40.26 approximately yards squared. So that is the final answer, and this is the final area for the entire shape, both triangles added together. Question number 12. It is similar to the previous question. Suppose you have a triangle, which may not necessarily be a right triangle, with the sides 28, 25, and 29. We're going to use Heron's formula to find the semi-perimeter and the area of the triangle. So the semi-perimeter is equal to the sum of all sides divided by 2, which is going to be equal to 41. And then the area is going to be square root of 41 times 41 minus the first length, or the first side, 41 minus the second side, times 41 minus the third side. So the area is going to be approximately, it's 319.9 319.9, and the measure here is unit square. So that is the answer for question number 12.